Hi, I'm Ben from 498 Nerf, and this is the Hammerhead, built from 7 flywheel blasters, powered by a total of 16 motors. This is the ultimate in foam firepower. Going over the details of the blaster, the core of the blaster is a converted Modulus ECS-10 that's been run on 3 sets of flywheels. It has been integrated, as you can see, if you can see here, with a strife handle for a foregrip and a second strife handle replacing the ECS handle for the back grip. A nice, comfortable feel on those 2 grips. On the back, took the Rapidstrike stock, removed it from one of the Rapidstrikes, attached a strike and defend attachment point on the stock to have a fully detachable stock going onto the ECS-10. Now, in fact, there's actually 3 stock attachment points on the back, 3 barrel attachment points in the front, and a total of 9 tactical rails across the blaster for attachments as many as you could possibly think you can squeeze onto this blaster. Now, that's the core. The side guns are 2 Rapidstrikes that have been cut down on the backs, had their stalks removed, and then inverted to help them feed just a little bit better, help gravity feed those down for the high rate of fire. Now, going on to the internals of this blaster, again, there's a total of 16 motors in this thing. 16 motors. 6 of them power the core blaster. We've got 2 Kysan 17114s in the first stage. Second and third stage are MTB Rhinos. All of this is being run off of 4S LiPo that they'll talk about in a minute. Going out through that, then the back, the mechanism, the firing mechanism, still semi-automatic, with the trigger integrated here. That trigger is now merged into the Modulus, so the strife handle, the Modulus trigger, all that's integrated together and wired up off of the rev trigger on the bottom. On the Rapidstrikes on the side, they are 4 flywheel blasters each. And then when you add in the 2 pusher motors, there's 5 motors, 6 in the middle. That gives you the 16 motors total on that. First stage Kysan 17114, second stage MTB Rhinos, and the pusher motor is also an MTB Rhino. So I've got a total of 6 Kysan 17114s in this blaster and a total of 10 MTB Rhinos running the whole thing. So it's wired up from the pusher mechanism. There's no feedback mechanism in it, so it's pull the trigger, it runs the pushers, there's no braking, there's none of that. It's meant to be full firepower, full auto, fast as you can get the darts out as possible. Now, the theory behind this blaster for its use is the core blaster is meant to be your kind of a semi-sniper, single shot, fire off, click, click, click. And to that end, I've added a brass barrel into it. Now, the brass barrels reduce your FPS coming out of the barrel, but you compensate for it. It gives you tighter groupings, especially if you're using an aftermarket dart like a Koosh or an FVJ. It gives you a lot more tighter grouping. You can engage targets at a further distance with that. So that primarily is for engaging targets at longer range. The side guns, full auto, as many darts as you can get downfield as possible. And each of these guns are shooting between 12 and 14 darts per second. So pulling the trigger, both of them coming off, you end up with 25, 30 darts per second coming out of these things. It's just a wall of darts that is coming at you. Both Rapidstrikes are hooked up to one trigger on the foregrip. The front rev trigger revs all 4 motors on each side, and then the main trigger is hooked to the pusher mech. So you rev the motors, pull it just like you would on a standard Rapidstrike. I want to give a shout out to my daughter wrapping this video up. I did the integration, but the color schemes, the paint choices were hers, and she also did the detail work on the shark's eyes and the mouth and the gills. So I want to throw out a big thanks to her for all the help. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video and this blaster, and thanks for watching.